Join us for our clown band. Hi guys, it's Misty and welcome back to my channel. Today is the haul video. It's the Huckster's Haul video. No, it's the Huckster's Haul haul. You see what I did there? Anyway, it was a great day. I love going down there. If you're ever in that area, I highly recommend that you go in there. Things switch over. They change things over pretty quickly. The people who have the booths in there do a really good job at displaying things and giving you ideas for things if you're wanting to use certain things in your home for decor. Everyone that works in there is so helpful and so nice. And they have that whole third floor now. So the whole third floor is filling up with some pretty cool things. You can find things in there to resell and things in there that are really not a resale buyer price, but if you want them to buy them to keep them, they're very, very affordable. So check out Huckster's Haul in Salem, Indiana. Well, altogether, everything I'm going to show you today, I paid $164.58 for. And I mean, that's not too bad, really, for everything that I got. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Well, I did get this Empoli Block Optic Brandy Snifter. It was $5. I love it's sort of hypnotic in a way if you just look at it in a certain way. But this is really nice. I have some amber glass that I am saving up for fall because that's really when this stuff will do a little bit better. If you're trying to sell some things, it's always a good idea to look at kind of the seasons. I mean, I could list this now and I could sell this now, but I will get a little bit more money out of it if I wait until the ambers and browns and yellows and those things are a little bit more, people are thinking about those things that they want to, start decorating for fall. So I'm going to hang on to this until then. I also got this set. Now it doesn't have the sugar bowl, but I've sold this Red Horse Inn, it's restaurant wear. I guess it's made for this Red Horse Inn restaurant. And there is the creamer. It's in excellent condition. And then I also got the covered butter dish. It has the little bird on top. Also in excellent condition. It's marked Red Horse there on the bottom. And I actually got this because when I had showed this stuff before, I actually had several people sending me a message because they were interested in this. So if you're still interested in it, you can send me a message again because I got more. And honestly, if you're interested in any of the things that I'm about to show you, you can always send me an email, thrifterjunkervintagehunter@gmail.com. My email address is also in the description down below, so you can look at it then. And you can just ask me about something and I'll let you know if it's still available. All right, so the Red Horse Inn. I got this, and I am going to keep this. There's three. There's three. Three things that I'm going to keep. Just three. Just three. This is one of them. It is the Steven Pixie pickup sticks. Now this can is a little dented in. I actually had one of these before, but I sent it to my girl Rachel from Superior Girl Vintage because she loved it and she loves prixie things and she likes to decorate with these vintage toys. But then I found this one and I thought, well, I'm gonna keep that one for myself. Here I am. I love it. Look at that. He's up there measuring that pixie stick with his feet. So those I'm going to keep. And I'm also going to keep this little toy bunny. I love the fabric. I love his little floppy ears. So he will go into my little collection of various plush that I love. Someone probably got this in their Easter basket back in the day. And now he's going to be displayed again in my home. So I'm going to keep that. Was that the only? Oh, and this. And then everything else I'm going to sell. I'll show you this stuff. Oh, no, there's one more thing. Okay, I'm keeping 4 things. I'm keeping 4 things. Don't hate me. I just saw it right there, and I'm keeping that too. But this is amazing.
I paid $7 for this, and it's a tin, but it's Bolan's of Ireland, and it's got all these little prixies on it. Look at that. And it has all these Ireland scenes on it, and all the music goes all the way around. Keelan Bay, Caldiff. It says, with the toot of the flute and the twiddle of the fiddle, oh, hadn't we the gaiety at Phil the Flutter's ball. Well, I think that it's great for display for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, so I am keeping that. And I'm keeping this. Now, this little thing that I'm going to keep here has some damage to it. So y'all probably wouldn't want it anyway, right? No, but it is Decora Ceramics. It's California pottery. And it is this little girl or lady who is sweeping the floor. And it's a decor piece. It's a decor plate. Not meant to be used. It's just meant to be hung on the wall. It's missing its little string here. Here is the back of it. And also on the back here, you can see this little crack. And you can see it on both sides. So it's, it is cracked. It's damaged. But what I'm going to do with this, let me take this off of you, girl. There you go. I have a small, I'm starting to build up a little California pottery, figural things, basically, collection on a shelf at my home. So I'm going to put this on the shelf as a little background action going on. But she's just cleaning. She's cleaning her house. Something that I need to be doing. But there's no time to clean. No time to clean lately. All right. So now everything else that I'm about to show you is, let me move this over here to little pixie sticks. That's not for sale anymore. Is for sale. All right, I did get maybe just one Easter related thing. Now I had my Easter sale last week, but every week I'm still going to be showing you some Easter things because I still have a lot of them and I'm still buying them. And one of them is this very large deer planter. And this is a very happy deer. And he's in great condition. I paid $5.50 for him. Large lamb planter. Well, that's pretty much what I said. Large lamb planter. Has a little blue bow. So this, I don't know, he's just cute. Now he's chunky. He is a chunky lamb. Excellent condition. Don't you just get happy looking at his little face? He's just smiling at you. All right, and I did get this, the Celadon Green Elephant Planter with this trunk up for good luck. I paid $7.50 for him, but he's in perfect condition. I love this color. Now, this color right now is hot right now because everybody's wanting to decorate for spring. So I would not try to sell this necessarily during Christmas. I mean, I could, but I'm going to get, you're going to make more money if you're selling things and you're keeping them along with the season. Now, that's not saying that you shouldn't list things or try to sell things year round because things do sell. I'm still selling Christmas ornaments. So, still, list your stuff. Just don't necessarily let it sit per se, but you're going to get a little bit more money out of it if you sell it within that season. So this little guy is so cute, and he will be available for sale as well. And then I got this little Morton Pottery planter with a little kangaroo on it. And I just so happen to have two of these now. I thought that the kangaroo, I'd never seen the kangaroo, and I thought, wow, that's a kangaroo. Because normally you see the deer on there, and I actually have one with a deer on it as well. But the kangaroo is different, right? I kind of like this, the little pink kangaroo. So, I got two of these. Two of these Morton Pottery kangaroo planters. What other, I got this little planter. She's just as cute as she can be. Now, this is great for an air plant or succulent. I just like the air plants because you don't have to mess with the dirt.
So you don't even have to, you just stick it in something and forget it. But she's a little luster girl. Oh, look at her little chubby legs and her hands resting on her little chubby cheeks. She's got her big yellow hat on. I think she's sitting on a trunk or a suitcase, probably a trunk, because it looks like it has all these little tags on there from all of her travels. And she's got a little umbrella there. She's made in Japan. I just thought she was so cute. And again, very spring colors in this. So I just thought she was adorable. She doesn't have no flaws on her whatsoever. So I think that's all the planters that I got. But I did get a little Puda. I got a little Puda trinket tray. Put a little white poodle on there. Now the tray, I need to clean it off a little bit. It seems like a little stained, or it might be stained, but I think it might just be, I just need to clean it off a little bit. But the inside of the shell is it's like a seafoam green color. I don't know if the camera's really picking that up, but it's a seafoam green. It's really cute, the little poodle on there. You can put your rings in here when you're washing your dishes. All right, and then I got this. This is Cameo Ware, and this is a child set. Now, Cameo Ware made, casseroles and salt and pepper shakers and adult plates and mugs and that kind of thing. But I like the children's Cameo Ware. This is a child's plate, and it has a little duck on it with this little umbrella. Now, I paid $8 for the plate and the 2 mugs. And on one side are the elephants. And this side is what looks like a soldier, but maybe it's like somebody working in the circus. Maybe it's the elephant trainer. But that looks like a gun with a bayonet on it to me. But what do I know? But I paid $8 for the set of 3, and it just so happens that I have another cup. I had another cup here. So now I have 3 cups. Now, I would like to have 4 cups. So I'm going to keep looking for 4 cups. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to sell all these yet. So if I'm going to sell the cups together or the plate, I don't know yet. But let me know, what would you do? What would you do? Would you sell the cups as a set of 3, or try to get another one as a set of 4? And would you sell the plates separate, or would you just sell them all together? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments what would you do? Now this one cup I've had for a while, and I paid $1 for it. So altogether I have $9 in all 4 pieces. So that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Sometimes it helps to hold on to something until you get the complete set of something, which kind of is bringing me over to this next thing I'm going to show you. I got these 2, these are Tupperware, vintage Tupperware, 70s, 80s. I'm going to say probably early 80s. They were these canisters, and they came with these little stickers that you could put on them. This one's celery seed and chili powder. And if I remember correctly, there were a sheet of them, and then you could just decide which spices, I guess, you wanted to keep in these, and you could label them. So I did get these, and I know that they came in a set of 4. And I knew that I had 2 more at the shop, which I do. Now these 2 don't have a label on them. But unfortunately, as you can see, there are 2 green, and I need a brown. I need a brown. If I had a brown, then I'd have a complete set, and then I'd be able to sell them. So I'm still just determining if I should just sell these 4 or get a brown. I don't know. The jury is still out. We'll think about it. But I saw it and I was like, oh, I have other ones. And sometimes it's good to do it. It's good to sometimes, and I do this, just kind of walk around and take stock of some of the things that you have sitting on a shelf that you're like, and if you see something that you know that you can complete a set, then when you're out and about, then, it can make it worth a little bit more money. All right. Now, I'm kind of excited about these, the next 2 pieces I'm going to show you, because it's completely out of my wheelhouse. I don't know about a lot of Asian pottery or dishes or any kind of, Asian ware at all. I was drawn to these because of their color. And I knew that they were a Foo Dog. And I've heard people talk about Foo Dogs. And I know that some people collect Foo Dogs. I mean, so I got these. I let me show them to you. I paid $5 for the set. For the set. And they are this beautiful glazed. They have these raised, I'm going to say they're rosettes, but they're just swirls. And his spine. I love the box, the design that's on the box. And I believe that this is a puppy. Like, this is the female Foo Dog. And even look at her tongue. There's no damage in there on her tongue. So this is the female Foo Dog. No marking on the bottom. And then I believe that this is the male Foo Dog. So we got a male and a female. And again, he has, his tongue is still intact. And he's got his teeth. And again, he has, you know, the bumps, the little raised swirls. And he's got a ball underneath. Like I said, they're not marked. And I'm going to put the comp right here because I found them. And one, I think it was the female. The female was selling for about $30 or so. But I've got two. So I'm going to sell them as a set because they belong together. You know, we're going to see how these go. I'm going to put these on eBay. I have a couple things that I need to get listed on eBay. eBay has just been kind of on the back burner. And I need to get some things that are listed because this is something that I think would do quite well on eBay. It's opening it up to a worldwide market. And they're in excellent condition. And I paid $5 for the set in a vendor mall where there were antique booths. So I'm saying that, you know, because people will comment, well, everyone knows what they have. Everyone knows what they have. That isn't always the case. Maybe they do, but maybe they just need to get rid of it. And they're just going to, they've had it forever because these really aren't a popular thing in my region. A lot of people are going to want to buy these. And they just need to move them on. They need the space on their shelf. So don't dismiss going to antique malls, vendor malls, because you can still get things. These at Goodwill would be a lot more than $5. I'm just saying. Actually, Goodwill will probably put them on their auction site, so you wouldn't even see them in Goodwill. All right, now these, I have somebody that's interested in these, so these might have already been sold, but they are the little fork and the spoon salt and pepper shakers. Oh my, let's run away. I love their faces. And normally when you see these, an arm has been repaired or the spoon's been repaired. These are in great condition. They're marked Japan on the bottom. One has its cork and one doesn't. So, fork and a spoon. That was a good find. This was one of the first things that I did find that day. And it was hiding just tucked back on a shelf. Okay, I did get these. These are just adorable little nuggets. These are little luster owls. They're orange and black. And again, this is something that I might just kind of tuck away. I have an area where I'll put things that are seasonal, and I will bring these out during Halloween. And I'll probably be able to get a little bit more money out of them, selling them at Halloween time. They're just cute little nuggies. I like those little salt and pepper shakers. And then I got these. Now, I don't know what these are. They intrigued me. And I don't even know if this is even the original box. There's no markings on them. They were in this box, and on the box it says silver tone. I don't know if this is the original box. By Elmore in Alhambra, California. So I can maybe try to do a little bit of research, but they just intrigued me. And there's a set of 4 of these. Well, let me show you the box. See, there's a set of 4 in there, and let me show you. They are these little silver. They're salt and pepper shakers. See, this is the P. There is a complete set of 4. They kind of look like bullets. Doesn't that look like a bullet? So these are just little individual fancy salt and pepper shakers that someone would have, you know, at a dinner party. I don't quite know what they're worth, but the price was right, and so I decided just to give them a try. We'll just give them a try and see how they go. Now, this is something that I might want to sell right now because Easter's coming and people are having Easter dinners, and then maybe they're going to have a fancy dinner and they want everyone to have their own salt and pepper shakers. You know, you never know. You never know. Okay, and I got these luster pieces. This is a little ashtray. It's a little, since we're speaking about little personal things, this is a little personal ashtray. I paid $3.50 for it. And this is a cow pulling a cart. You can see there's the little divot for the cigarette. This one says it's a souvenir of Centerville, Iowa. So it would make sense. There's cows in Iowa. I'm sure there's cows aplenty in Iowa. But this cow is like, rah. He doesn't look like he's real happy tugging around all those cigarette ashes. He is made in Japan. So I like that he's a cow. And some people do collect these little lustery salt and pepper shakers. So he's a cow. He's a souvenir piece. He is an ashtray. So he's got a lot of cross collecting potential. And I got this one. This one looks like it looks like a toilet seat to me. I'm not going to lie, but it's the donkey. It was also $3.50. It's a little donkey pulling the ashes, but it's got a little lid. It's got a little lid. And maybe, no, I don't think that one had a lid. This one you could tell, if the lid was missing, you can tell that it did have a lid because of those holes that are up there. Also made in Japan. So I got that little fella too. And then I got these clowns. Now, I do not like clowns, but these were kind of cute as far as clowns go. And I got both of them for $4.99. They're a clown band. Join us for our clown band. I'm playing the tambourine and I'm playing the saxophone. We're not scary. We're just children dressed as clowns. See, I don't know. I think a little bit of my fear with clowns is when they got all the stuff all over their face. They don't have the stuff all over their face. They just look like children dressed up as clowns. So they don't bother me as bad. I think they're kind of cute. So there's these guys. The clown band. Band of two. They're probably missing some more of their friends, but they were cute. They were cute. All right. I did get some ephemera and some linens. Now, I am going to tuck these back. These are vintage Valentines. Now, we just had Valentines. I did pay, I want to say $6 each for these vintage Valentines, but I will tuck these back. These are probably from the 30s and 40s. I'll put these back so I can build up another stash for next year of oh, this one's cute. Vintage Valentines. Look at the little Scotty dogs. So cute. Ooh. Ooh, he could be in the angel band. Boop, boop, boop. So I got 2 sacks of those. They're very similar era. And I'll tuck those back into my Valentine spot in pinky. And I have a couple of these. Now I'm going to, I have several of these little mother prints. I think that they're sweet. I think that they would make a nice gift for a mother, for Mother's Day, which is, just right around the corner. This says, a message to mother. These flowers are a message which you can readily see. Will explain the feeling that comes from you to me. It's a little, just like a little boudoir print. Or if your mother is lucky enough to have a walk-in closet, unlike myself, then she can hang these in her closet too, which I think is kind of a cute little thing. This was $2.99. It does have its little hanger on it, this little litho. And then this one as well. Mother, a very cheerful greeting in a very special way, wishing you much happiness on this joyful Mother's Day. This one is Donald Art Company in New York, made in the USA. There's no copyright date on it. It was also $2.99. I love the frame on that too. It's very Art Deco. The little powder box down there. So I picked those up. And then I did get some pillowcases. These were, I want to say that these were $4 a set for these pillowcases. This first one, and they're all pressed, all nice and neat. I'll just show you the design. This is an embroidered with a yellow butterfly. And then, and they're so clean. They smell clean. They're clean and pressed. So this booth did a good job at displaying and, you know, making sure that their pillowcases were nice and neat. There's this one as well. Now this one isn't that old. It's dated 2010, but I still liked it, and the price was still good for it, $4. They did a good job on those. For those pillowcases. And then I got a book, The Obituary Club. And look at her. Look at Sugar Britches. Woo, Sugar Britches. Where does a man with a face known to every movie fan in America go to hide from a killer? This is a Dell novel, and those Dell novels are pretty saucy. Hugh Pentcoast wrote this, and I paid $2 for it. And it was published in 1958. No. Well, it was first published, and it was published in 1958. This is the second printing in 1960. Charles Seeley was one of the greatest comic talents of our age. The list ran: Chaplin, Fields, Seeley. Charlie had spent his life perpetrating cruel, giant-sized practical jokes on the famous. His final one, included in his will, was a sample of his monstrous sense of humor. There were 7 people named in the will, all big names in show business, all the public butt of Charlie's last horrible joke. Columnist Grant Simon tagged the group The Obituary Club. It was a fitting title for as the will was set up. Only after the first of the 7 died would the remaining 6 become Charlie's heir. It was a waiting game. Someone had to kick the bucket to set up the payoff. But when the payoff came, when Hollywood's biggest star became a target for a killer who wanted to turn the macabre lottery into a cold-blooded murder. Wow. So I guess they were killing each other off so they could get the inheritance. Then I got a couple children's books. These were just fun to me. Okay, these were $3 each. This one, Let's Play. Now this is a soft cover book, but it is like an activity book, and it's never been used. Oh, well, maybe it has. See, this little boy has his boot colored. Overshoe relay, a picture to color, knock him over, building blocks. Oh, a picture to color. Okay, so some of the pages have been colored in, but not a lot. So there's Let's Play. Not only let's play, but while we're playing, let's have fun. Let's have fun while we're playing. And these wonderful marvels were written or published by Whitman, whom I love. I love Whitman. Now look he's such a smart, he's got his pencil behind his ear. Look, it's little baby Jeffrey and little baby Barb. Okay, this one I do see a couple of the pages have been colored in, but I just really love the graphics that are on it. I love it. So let's play and let's have fun. And then I got this book. Now I love this book. It has some condition issues, but it's Charms for Children. The copyright date is the copyright date is 1888, and the person put the price sticker on the beautiful cover of the book. Let's see. Okay, well, that person is spared from me having a temper tantrum because it did come off nicely. But look at her. This is the fairy godmother. Doesn't she look like Sheena, the warrior princess? And we've got Jack and the Beanstalk and Hansel and Gretel, which the Hansel and Gretel is a dark story. But Cinderella, Babes in the Wood, Jack and the Beanstalk. So the first couple pages, you know, has some damage to it. But man, I could not pass this up simply because of the beautiful graphics on it. Look at her. Oh, she's magical. She's got her magic wand. They're the proud sisters, or the wicked stepsisters. But I want to say that every other page has an illustration on it. And then there's Jack and the Beanstalk. So I loved the illustrations alone. Now, if you want to do something with a junk journal on this, that's up to you. I kind of like to leave things how they are, but I also know that people want to recreate things with these books since they do have some damage in them. Look, there's a little baby angel. Oh, and the last thing, I know this is a little bit longer of a video. Some of you like the longer videos, some of you maybe don't, but this last thing is the thing that I'm really excited about. I got a whole box full, oh, actually a whole milk. Oh, do you remember when milk used to come in these cartons? I remember these big, like a gallon of milk came in a big carton. So I paid $7 for all of these brochures. They're mainly from the 70s and 80s. Brochures and maps of all different places. These two are the ones that I now I need to maybe look a few of them up, because you might be surprised at some of these brochures that you find. You may be like, Misty, a brochure, that's not worth any money, but they are. Especially the ones that of a place that maybe isn't there anymore, or something. Well, I'll explain this other one here in a minute, but I don't know for sure if Coco Palms Resort in Hawaii is still there. But this is from the 70s. Now, I did find one on eBay that sold for about $24. Yeah, a brochure. But it was from the 1950s. So that probably made it a little bit worth a little bit more money. But this one is from the 1970s. So I'm going to try it. When you pull it up on the inside, it just has just a bunch of pictures from the resort. It doesn't have a date on it, but just looking at it, it looks like it's from about the late 1960s or 1970s. This one, however, is a good one. Now, this is Kings Island, a brochure from Kings Island. Now, Kings Island is an amusement park that is near the Cincinnati, Ohio area. It's a big amusement park. What's cool about this one is this says Kings Island, opening spring 1972. So, a couple things. This isn't the logo that they used for Kings Island, and this is before they were even opened. So that's pretty cool, and it's in pretty mint condition. And then it has the map. So this is before it even opened. Do y'all remember when the Brady Bunch went to the amusement park and Dad lost his blueprints and they ran all over the park to go try to find it? That happened at Kings Island. So this was before then. That was before the Brady Bunch even came to Kings Island. So I just thought that was kind of cool. And this, oh, Misty, you got to fix it the right way. Come on now. This brochure sells for about $50. Yeah. $50 for this brochure. So that was a pretty good investment in my $7. Well, thank you so much for watching this haul. Like I said, I know it was a little bit of a long one, but I got a lot of stuff and I wanted to go ahead and show them to you today. If you want to watch the Shop With Me video, I will link it down in the description below. Mark and I went shopping that day and we had a lot of fun. There was a little background noise that really bugged me, so I'm apologizing now if you haven't seen it, but sometimes when you're filming, you don't hear a lot of the environmental noise, like the heater coming on or fans coming on. And then you sit down and you edit it and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a squeaking noise. It's going to drive everybody nuts. So I'm sorry if it drove you nuts. It drove me nuts too, but there was nothing I could do about it. I couldn't take out that environmental noise. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that if you see anything that you were interested in, you send me an email, thrifterjunkervintagehunter@gmail.com. Don't forget that on Wednesday, I have my live sale at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here on my YouTube channel. And every Monday night, we have the Vintage Rescue Squad on my channel where we just sit and hang out and talk about all kinds of vintage fun things and reselling and YouTube and whatever we decide to talk about that day. So I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all of your support. Make sure that you like this video, leave me a comment, and make sure that you are subscribed. A lot of fun things are in the works, and so I hope that you will join me on them. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.